Hello and welcome back everybody to my reaction of Doctor Who Season 1 Episode 6. And last episode we had the second part of a two-parter. The ones with the aliens who tried to mimic politicians to take over the parliament and destroy the world. And they failed. Thank God they failed, otherwise this series would be really short. The Doctor and Rose and the boyfriend slash former boyfriend slash the woman from Shaun of the Dead did save the world in the end, and I'm very glad. Like I said in the end of the last episode, I did not enjoy the episode that much, the second part of it. The first part was really good, but the second part, the monsters were not really satisfying enough for me. They didn't have enough layers for me, not enough depth, and I didn't really get to like them that much. And they were so gross. So, I am wondering what kind of monster, or if we are like meeting a monster this episode, what kind of we're meeting. And I'm really curious. I want to find out. I'm curious how the relationship will continue, and if this episode we will see the mom or the boyfriend again, or if this visit in the last episode was kind of the last visit for a longer time. I don't know if this will be a recurring event, that they come back to the planet Earth in the time and space when Rose was living, like initially. I don't know if this will be a thing. I'm curious. Let's dive into it and let's enjoy the next episode. Like I just said, episode number 6 of season 1. Yeah, enjoy.
When are we?
2012.
Oh, that's close to our year too. That's
An alien museum.
pretty big. Alien
Someone's got a
museum.
hobby.
What's this? Lego alien?
So much for your opinion, you're fired. Get rid of him. Life is memory.
What?
Put him on the road some...
Is he torturing an alien?
Was it dangerous?
No, just looks silly.
extraterrestrial artifacts in the world, and you just stumbled in by mistake.
Pretty much sums me up.
Yeah. Question is, how did you get in? With your little cat burglar accomplice. Quite a collector yourself. She's rather pretty.
She's gonna smack you if you keep calling her she.
She's English, too.
You go,
Hey,
girl.
little- Come and see my pet.
The pet is the alien that the one guy was torturing, right?
Go ahead, Doctor. Impress me.
There's a guy stumbling into his museum, and he's capturing him and showing him the holiest thing
Don't open that
he
door
owns.
until we...
That's really strange. I mean, in reality, if you think like that.
What for? What are you gonna do to me?
He's angry.
What are you good for, Dalek? What's the point of you?
What has he done to you?
You all burn, all of you. 10 million ships on fire. The entire Dalek race wiped out in 1 second.
You lie!
I watched it happen.
I made it happen.
You destroyed us!
He destroyed an entire race?
Why should I? You never did.
Get him out.
I really want to know what went on between those two. He must have done something really awful to him.
It's being tortured. Where's the doctor?
I don't know.
Turn down the lamp.
I knew that she would react like
The
that.
metal's just battle armor. The
She
real
doesn't
Dalek
want
creature's
anyone to get
inside.
hurt. This is the second time that they mentioned the Time War. What the hell do you think you're doing?
No one on this planet.
Could we please stop torturing the doctor? I'm really not okay with this. Is this a good idea?
They torture me.
No, she is gonna set him free. Oh no, Rose, please don't do this.
I'm glad.
That's a problem with the Doctor never talking about stuff. Oh no, I knew it.
The Daleks are genius. It can calculate 1,000 billion combinations in 1 second flat.
Oh, that's bad.
We've only got emergency power. It's eaten everything else. You've got to kill it now.
All floors to converge on the
But how? I mean, is there a switch you can turn off? I don't think so. Okay. It's melting the bullets. Oh my god.
It's coming! Yeah!
And the Doctor killed like a whole planet of those things. Yeah, can it go upstairs though? Oh, elevate. This thing can fly? But don't they have bigger guns down there, like rocket launchers, for example?
It wants us to see.
It's just a waste of bullets. Oh no. Oh no, oh no! How can you kill this thing?
The universe of your filth. Why don't you just die?
You would make a good Dalek.
It's pretty slow though. Oh no! It's too late for her. Well, how about
Sorry, I was a
talking?
bit slow.
How about talking to her first before you press the enter button? I mean, you could have waited 10 more seconds so she would have made it and the thing didn't.
I killed her.
No, no,
I'm
no.
sorry. And you took her down with you.
I don't believe
She
she's
was 19
dead.
years old.
Have you given me? I am contaminated.
Oh my god,
You're
this
quick on
reminds
your
me
feet,
of
leaving Rose behind.
Buffy.
I'm not the one who sealed
But
the
I can
vault.
talk about it. Spoilers. But is it true what the Doctor said? That if he got out,
Never thought I'd feel the sunlight again.
he would kill all the people?
Get out of the way.
Oh god, now I'm
Rose, get out
curious
of the way
what will
now.
happen.
The Daleks destroyed my home, my people. I've got nothing left.
It couldn't kill Van Staten. It couldn't kill me. It's changing. What about you, Doctor? What the hell are you changing into?
Oh, Rose. They're all dead. You've absorbed her DNA. You're mutating. I'm sorry.
Isn't that better?
Not for a Dalek.
This is sickness. I shall not be like you.
Is that the end of it? The time war?
I'm the only one left. I win.
Van Statten's disappeared. They're closing down the base. Goddard says they're going to fill it full of cement, like it
He
never
wants
existed.
to go with
About
them.
time. All his life he wanted to see the stars.
Time to go and stand outside then.
He's all on his own, Doctor. Needed help.
She said cement.
Come
She
on,
wasn't
take him
joking,
with
we're gonna
you.
get sealed
He's
in.
cute.
Rose?
Yeah, go inside. Go. Yeah, we got a new member to the team. Okay, so this has been my reaction to Doctor Who first season episode number 6. And this one was called, just a second, it was called Dalek. What a surprise! Yeah, it was an interesting episode. I did like this one much better than the last episode. The enemy that we have seen this time was really, really good. And it had something to do with the history of the Doctor, which was really interesting. But I'm getting to this a bit later in this review. Just a second. This is the first time that I've made some notes during the episode. I really hope that my writing didn't disturb the sound. I have to check that in the editing, and if it did, I have to change something for the next time. Yeah, but I do have notes. Yay! By the way, what I'd like to say before I start my review, I did change my pullover. This is not a day later or so because I'm wearing some other stuff. But I tried to drink water and failed miserably and I poured it all over me. So I had to change to a new pullover. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I am reacting to this right after I watched the episode, after I finished it. In the beginning of the episode, the TARDIS lands in this museum for alien parts, and we meet the man that owns the place. He's some kind of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, some rich man who invented the internet and owns billions and billions of dollars and can't get enough and hates humans and all that stuff, and tortures aliens, or at least one alien that he captured. We get to know the alien a bit further when the Doctor meets it. And we get to know the story behind their story. In the Ghost episode, I think it was episode number 3 in the season, it was the first time that we have heard of the time war that Doctor Who was fighting, but we didn't know anything about it. We just knew it was a time war and many people died and it was really bad. And in this episode we found out that the Dalek had something to do with it. Not only the one Dalek, but there was a whole race of them, and the Doctor extinguished them all. He killed all of them except the last one that the Jeff Bezos guy was torturing. Yeah, that's a lot of backstory that we got for Doctor Who. Like I have explained in 2 episodes before, the feeling that I had in my gut that the Doctor has a part of him that's not only a good part, that he can be ice cold to other human beings and shut down his feelings completely. And this is what we have seen in this episode too. And when I was talking about it, I said that there is a reason for sure for this behavior. There must be a reason for that. And I guess one of them was this time war he was talking about, in which all these Dalek people, machines, robots, whatever, were killed. And we didn't get to know what the Dalek killed first for him to be so angry to go there and kill all of them. But I suppose that the Dalek had been the race that killed all of the Time Lords, like the people of the Doctor. I guess that they killed them, and then in return the Doctor went and killed the Daleks. And I guess this is one big reason why the Doctor is so cold-hearted sometimes. And we have seen this part exaggerated, or even worse than we've seen it before. Because in the episodes beforehand, there were only a few seconds in every episode where he was this cold-hearted, and he was like, it is what it is, just deal with it. Just a few seconds. But in this one, we have seen the rage and the hate that is in his heart, stuck in his heart. And he focused all of his hate on the machine, on the one machine being left. But in the end, there was also a change to this character. It was some kind of character building, character changing, because Rose managed, and this is what I also said in one of the previous episodes, that she is the exact opposite of him, and she is so kind and warm-hearted, and she likes everybody, she wants everybody to be happy. And this is when she touched the machine, some part of her got into the machine and it changed. It started to feel things. Before this happened, the doctor said that he was only able to feel hate, and that was good for him because he was built this way and it was meant to be this way. And we have seen that as soon as he started to accomplish these other feelings, the good feelings, and he was like, oh, I want freedom, and I like the sunlight, I want to see the stars. He had all of these wishes, all of these desires, and not being able to get to them and feeling the good feelings made him depressed in like, I don't know, a minute or two. And he went from I hate everybody to I feel feelings right now to those feelings are not good for me to I'm depressed to I want to kill myself in like 2 minutes. And it was very interesting to see. But what I wanted to say, the change did not only affect the machine, but it also, and I think for the first time, it affected the doctor, because Rose tried to stop the doctor before in all of the other episodes. There was a little part in like almost every episode where Rose said, well, we cannot do this, we have to stop, this is not moral, this is immoral. But the doctor always replied, yeah, but it has to be this way, so don't tell me what to do, I'm doing whatever has to be done. And this time was the first time that she got through to him. That when she said to him, oh, well, look at this thing, look at what he's feeling, and he's so vulnerable, and he's not innocent in that way, but he started to see the world with other eyes, and he feels something for the first time in his life. And do you too feel something else than hate? And she was asking him that question, looking him deep in the eye. And I think there was like a little piece of the good part of Doctor Who coming back to him. His heart broke in a way, in a good way. The ice broke. Not totally, but it's a beginning, it's a start. Yeah, she's got a good influence on him, that's what I want to say. She's bringing him back to being a person with a better heart and with feelings for other people, with kindness. I guess he'll never be the way she is, but I think over time they will grow closer together on that topic. About the Time War, I'm really curious if we are going to find out about the Time War even more as the show goes on, and if I could imagine that the end of the first season, maybe we will get an episode about the Time War. Either he's going back to it and we'll see it from the perspective of Rose, or he's talking about it in some way and we will get like backflashes or something and we will see what really happened there. I'm really curious to find out whether I'm right or wrong about the Dalek killing all of the time travelers. We found out another interesting thing about the Doctor. I've written it down. Hey, he's got 2 hearts. I mean, we already knew he's an alien, he's not human. But seeing that he has 2 hearts is kind of weird. And I don't know how this works. I mean, let's say one heart dies. Does he die then? Or will he live on? In order for him to die, do both hearts have to stop beating? This is kind of interesting. And if he has 2 hearts, does he also have other organs that are not like normal human. Like, we know he has 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, a mouth. The things from the outside seem pretty normal, but on the inside, that's really interesting. And I wonder if we will find out more about this in the next episodes, or like in the series in general. I think this is all that I wanted to talk about in the episode. Yeah, when I said during the episode that I do have a theory, I meant the theory on the time war, that the Dalek killed the time travelers and the Doctor went to kill Dalek. So that was that. When I was saying like, oh, I do have a theory, but I couldn't talk about it because the episode was going on, and I don't like to stop it just for me to talk about this. And I saved it until the end. But I guess that's all I wanted to say about the episode. Oh, I want to see what other people say about the episode. Just a second. Because I think it was much better than the last episode that we have seen. And I want to know if I've got the right feeling. Dalek. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm right. It's an 8.7. That's way, way, way better. The other ones were both parts were 7.0, and this one's an 8.7. So yeah, even the people in general think this episode was way better, and we got a big character development. We got backstory to Doctor Who. And that was really, really interesting. And the enemy was really interesting. Yeah, and I hope we will continue with those kinds of episodes because I really liked it. And we'll see each other next time when I'm reacting to episode number 7 of Doctor Who. So have a nice day. Bye!